Oi oi, this is Joseph Laws, aka Joe Laws, aka Bemel Bomber, aka Big Sexy. You're watching Sport Icon.
I think it might be getting close to the time when Showtime may be thinking about pulling out of boxing if this trend continues. Being that the latest one for Showtime for a non-pay-per-view event, Jermall Charlo defended his WBC middleweight world title against Dennis Hogan, and the numbers were pretty abysmal. Very, very abysmal, with the fact that Chris Eubank Jr. was also as a chief support when he took on Matt Korobov. Now, the broadcast started at 75,000 views only and peaked at 249,000. That is absolutely diabolical. That is awful. And I think it's pretty safe to see why, because it does seem to be, from the outside looking in, that Stephen Espinosa, Showtime, that these guys allow the PBC to put any old tat that Fox Sports don't want onto Showtime. Because there's no way that a Fox Sports were going to put on Jermall Charlo versus Dennis Hogan. Because Jermall Charlo, as talented that he is, and he could go on to become a great at middleweight, he really could, but he isn't stepping up. He's just fought a guy that he brought up from 154 pound to 160, who lost his last fight. Yes, it was a dubious decision against Heyman Guia, but he still lost. But he brought him up a weight division when he wasn't even ranked by the WBC. So first of all, the problem lays with the WBC, why that they would allow such a fight, but also Showtime seemed to allow the PBC to put any old tat on their broadcast, while they give all the good stuff to Fox Sports, and Showtime are left with the tat. That's what it appears like. Don't get me wrong. I think that had Stephen Espinosa and Showtime have accepted the Wilder vs Ortiz rematch, I think today we'll probably be hearing the funeral music for Showtime Boxing, as that was a financial bloodbath. It really was. Much like they lost a hell of a lot of money, or they must have lost a hell of a lot of money, when they overpaid Wilder to stop him from going to DAZN by him fighting Dominic Brazil on Showtime. And this trend seems to be continuing, where the PBC are looking at Fox Sports and saying, okay, we're going to make this pretty good fight and this pretty good fight, and this one, you can have those. Showtime, listen, we've got so many fighters, but we still need to get them on TV. Sorry, but you're going to have to air these ones. But the fans aren't buying into it. The fans want to see Jermall Charlo in with somebody good. But if Jermall Charlo did fight somebody good, you can bet your backside it's going to be on Fox Sports. So for me, I think that Showtime are going to be on a severe, severe decline. And I'll be very, very surprised that if this trend continues, that come 2021, if Showtime Boxing is still operational, they can't continue this throughout 2020. They really can't. Now, of course, Fox Sports, these guys are going to announce events like future days, as they always do at the beginning of each year, where it's going to be good, and then it's going to just, the arse is just going to drop out of it with like the last 6 months to go. That always seems to happen year after year after year. But Fox Sports are going to get some of the better fights, and Showtime are going to be left with some of the tat. They can't afford to compete with the likes of Fox Sports, ESPN, DAZN. They can't compete. These guys will be following HBO out of boxing real soon if things don't improve. Peaking at 249,000 is abysmal. Absolutely awful. Jermall Charlo is not a magnet for fans. He just isn't, because he's not stepping up, much like his brother Jermall. Although Jermall, he's taken on a pretty good fight coming up, but again, it's only a fight that people are interested in because it's a rematch, because he lost that last fight. But ultimately, I think Showtime could be going belly up real soon. And to be honest with you, I don't think Al Heyman and the PBC will be too concerned about it. Outside of the fact they've got a whole roster of fighters that ain't going to get TV time. So I would pretty much imagine there's going to be a pretty huge exodus of a lot of fighters leaving the PBC, because they're not going to be able to get some fight days and some TV time on Fox Sports. They've got too many fighters over there. Anyway, that's my views on it all. Of course, you drop me yours. And by the way, all this came from Mike Coppinger. So drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.